Omar, and today I like to touch on wondering, how come Cam Newton isn't on the NFL roster? So I was taking a look at it, most of the preseason games this past weekend, and I'm looking at all these different quarterbacks from all these different offenses, some of them vanilla offenses. And I'm like, I'm really like thinking like, yo, like why Cam ain't on no roster? You know what I'm saying? I see Tyrod Taylor, he still gets opportunities to be a backup, and Geno Smith definitely get opportunities to be a backup. And JJ for Denver, he get an opportunity to be a backup. But Cam don't even get that opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Not even just to still be in the league. Now, I know his pride ain't at the point where he's saying the only way he gonna be in the league is if he a starter. Cause, I seen how he played the position when he was in New England in 2020, and last year when he went back to Carolina or whatever. So it's just like baffling to me, to be honest. Like, I took a look at his stats. In 2020, he played 15 games. He ain't had the greatest, touchdown to interception ratio. He only had 8 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he ran the ball decent, 137 for 592 and 12 touchdowns. And I mean, he looked like he was gonna have a decent ass year that season, and then he caught COVID, and he kind of was like off after that. And then last year, I mean, his completion percentage dipped all the way down to 54.8. He had 4 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 684 yards in 8 games. With he only had 5 rushing attempts, 47 yards, and 5 touchdowns. So I don't know. I was just scratching my head, like if the play would have been, for him to sign with. I had 3 teams that kind of came to mind. I think he could play a decent role if he was the backup in Baltimore. In case Lamar Jackson get hurt, that offense kind of wouldn't lose a beat, especially with his skill set. He better than the backup that they got. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's true be told. And I think that, they offense kind of it'll lose some dimensions because Lamar, is a little quicker or whatever, but they can still run a serviceable offense from where game to game they can still kind of, not have to, like sauce down the offense just because he the quarterback or whatever. And then, I thought another great team that he could have been a backup to is San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? He could kind of mentor Trey Lance, and that they be so run dominant. I'm thinking that they, because the season is 17 game season, so shit can't happen. You know what I'm saying? If if something happened to Trey Lance, he can get up in there and he could do his thing. And Kyle Shanahan has a way of tailoring the offense perfect to whatever the quarterback's abilities are. You know what I'm saying? He know what you are, and he gonna try to tailor make an offense that what I'm saying allows your skill set to flourish. And then a wild card would have been Philly too. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought he'd be decent. But I'm just like saying, being behind some of these young quarterbacks that you know at least he can coach them up, because if he kind of have a similar style, not all the way, but just that running style, so he can kind of tell them like, yeah, if I could have did this different, what I'm saying, if I would have, what I'm saying, slid a little more, and not try to truck every damn body or whatever. But I just thought that when you looking at all those rosters, you looking like, man, some of these dudes ain't, like they giving some dudes a million chances just to squeeze, what I'm saying, like get a check or whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with that hustle, but I'm just saying the fact that Cam, what I'm saying, like I heard on, I think it was on Undisputed or one of them channels over the summer where they were saying like, like they're gonna feel pressure because Cam, what I'm saying, is gonna have this oral presence and it's gonna force them to kind of like make it where it'll be like, what's the word when you have like when it's pressure or whatever, if somebody, mess up, they're gonna be pressured into putting them into the offense. And I mean, I don't even see it like that, because when you paint that picture of him, you making it seem like he just this ego ass dude or whatever. But through his whole career, he's shown that he always play his position or whatever. I mean, he came from damn JUCO, so anybody that had to come up the ranks from JUCO and had to work their way back up to being a starter understands the role of you know I just work. I just keep working, and if an opportunity come my way, I just take the best advantage of it. So I was just like, like I said earlier, I was just wondering on that, like, why he ain't had an opportunity to, what I'm saying, not even compete for a backup position. What I'm saying, it's just kind of like a head scratcher to me. So yeah, that's all my thoughts on this quick topic. If you like anything what I was talking on, just hit the like button, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right.